Here's the first way you can lose your zeal. Major in speculative religion. You say, I'm not even sure I know what you're talking about. This might be an example. Hey, Adrian.
Hey.
Todd. I was reading Jude 9, where we see this wrestling match between the archangel Michael and the devil over the body of Moses. Yes. And I was thinking, because of the wings on Michael, the archangel, some of his wrestling moves would have been pretty restricted. So right. I think a suplex is the way that he took down the devil and then got the body away.
Wouldn't have been more of a pile driver, because that would have been kind of a, something that you could just
but the neck of the devil isn't that long, so it wouldn't have had the impact. Maybe the Baron von Raschke claw. He could, because the wings, he couldn't have done that.
I don't think, maybe a chokehold.
But that's even on earth, that would be considered a violation, and we know that the archangel Michael wouldn't do that. And on we go, speculating about, nothing. Here's what Beaky and the Frenchman wrote. Speculative religion is religion whose primary concern is that which is theoretical or conjectural. Look to the pastoral epistles, and you will often find Paul warning Timothy and Titus they must avoid anything like this, anything vain and unprofitable, anything obsessed with fables and genealogies. Now, having heard that warning, I got it. At the same time, let's make sure that we don't forbid ourselves for considering some things that are kind of challenging and ever speculative in the Bible. There are some verses, for instance, that are kind of tricky, that women will be saved through childbearing. We dive into that and we try to figure it out. We just don't get carried away with it. We don't start making up all these things, and we certainly don't start getting into fights and, you think this, and over speculation. Furthermore, there can be some benefit in wrestling through some issues that are speculation. And I'm not talking necessarily about theological issues in the Bible. I'm talking about world events. Is there any point in speculating? What if this person gets elected versus what would be the theological implication? How might that work? And what about government? And if we had this system, sometimes those exercises can be profitable. We just don't want to turn it into our focus and become obsessed by it. Why? Because we're supposed to be obsessed about one thing, our God. And if we don't, look out, you are going to lose your zeal.